I'm on a Mexican radio. I'm on a Mexican radio. If you don't know SPA, the only thing is that's Texas thing, right?
That's the only song that
And he's in jail because apparently he did some sexual assault for a little girl. No, it's a long story.
Mexican
radio.
No jail.
We don't support his music, but it's catchy.
No, that was the only song.
I never bought a record, but it's catchy. This song is catchy. But you know what? Cho, hit us with that intro, please.
Hello. Welcome back. We're off center. And these are our thoughts.
Hey! Who the fuck are you? I love the beard. I never thought you could grow hair, but you did it.
Boy, flexed on me real hard.
I know.
It's fake. It's my pubes.
Well, let's introduce ourselves. I'm Nunu, aka Kyoto Lo-Fi Drummer. Show May 15th. Pre-sale tickets are live now.
Lewis, a.k.a. Lulu.
I'm John. That's it.
A.k.a. J Tipster.
aka J Tipster on Twitter.
Bro,
I'm Michael.
I hate that people are now asking me what that fucking username
That's
is.
your fault.
And that's your fault.
Fuck it. Anyways.
And who is you?
Who is you, boy? You don't look like Joe. They got the same eyes, though, a little bit. Or is it the whiskey? Both.
I'm Michael. A.K.a.
Minja.
Ninja, a.k.a.
Our first guest.
One of our first guests.
Our
yeah.
first guest.
Our first guest.
We had a first guest, but apparently the files were corrupted. I'm sorry.
Oh,
no, that didn't happen. That didn't happen. There was no guest at all. Shut the fuck up.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, we're
We're
professionals.
professionals.
We
This
never
never
fuck up.
happens.
We never fuck up. Never mind.
We're not
Sorry.
behind on
We're not
episodes.
behind episodes. No, we're not catching
First
up.
guest.
First guest.
First guest.
Cheers.
Cheers, man. Water.
I just finished mine.
But he's also. I mean, can I say this information?
Yeah, let him introduce himself.
You know, yeah.
He
Introduce.
did.
No, I mean, like, give us a
Oh.
little backstory.
Who are you
Who
to
are
us?
you to one of us?
all
To
of
us,
us.
obviously.
Yeah.
I love you, buddy.
Lewis is my brother-in-law.
My husband.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Slash
I'm
husband.
I feel very disrespected right now.
Why?
I am his husband.
Ooh.
We'll talk about that.
Yeah, we'll talk about
Mormonism.
that.
Hey, some
And-
Mormonism.
My sister's over there is like, fucking
I
finally.
met these two guys through Lewis.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy. We went to your wedding. That was cute.
Oh, yeah, they did.
Yeah.
That was
The food could have been better, but that's just saying.
That was-
I'm joking. I don't know.
Whoever made
I don't
the
remember the
beans.
food. I don't remember food.
Whoever made the beans.
Yeah, I remember-
was
No,
terrible.
all I remember is that you could have arrived sooner because he had to leave.
Oh, yeah. I did. Oh, yeah.
All I remember is
We almost didn't go.
what's
I
going.
know.
I remember because weren't you having a fight with Shorty in the back of the car?
Bro.
That's why I referenced the fucking beans. That's why.
Because I was driving, I was like, "Damn, are they having a really passionate
No,
conversation?"
you know what happened? I ended up having to drive an old friend of ours' car there and
Oh,
made
yeah.
him sit in the back and Shorty sit in the front. And he was pissed at me for a hot minute.
Oh,
Because you made us
shit.
in the back.
With the beans.
Wait, isn't that like okay? If you're riding in a car, Shorty always goes
It's
in the
his
front.
car.
Yeah, but
It
it's
doesn't
his
fucking
car.
matter if Shorty
It
always
was
rides in the
his
front.
car, and you know he's super territorial about his shit.
Yeah.
True.
Okay, I think if I would have asked one of you guys, y'all would have
I
been
wouldn't
like,
give a
fuck
fuck. I wouldn't even care.
I'd be like, I'm
okay.
laying.
with my beans, bro.
it. John would have been eating the
I would look
beans.
at the beans and be like, you want to be big spoon or little spoon, baby? Come on.
I would be like, I'm not holding the beans. I'm putting him next to me. Yeah, whatever happens.
That's a big
I'm
pie.
not-
You
Bro,
need
I'm not
a-
responsible. I'm a guest.
Bro, it's that video with the guy with the soup. He's like, God damn it, it's getting everywhere.
Have you seen the one where like he's jambalaya and he's like, "Mama, you didn't give me the top," and it's just spilling all over.
yeah.
I'm about to throw this out the window.
Yeah, that's how homeboy was with the frijoles.
Yeah.
We're about to fuck up your wedding and that shit didn't make it.
Bro, he didn't even get. They almost didn't go.
Yeah, we got there real
What,
late.
what happened? I never found out the story.
Well, all right. So we didn't like almost most of it, the like everything.
Right.
You know, we were like stressed out, this and that.
Of course, it's a
and,
wedding.
And then so going to the reception, we were like, what if we don't go? You know, like, you think they'll be mad? I'm like, yeah, they'll probably be mad.
Wait, didn't you pay out of pocket for
But-
the reception?
No.
No, it was
Oh.
family though. Like, you know. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
a bunch
then
of
I'd
our
been like,
family
fuck
pays
yeah,
for
I'm
everything.
going.
Yeah. I was like, but, you know, we should probably go.
Yeah, we should-
bro, for a hot minute, because these fuckers. He. I didn't know they were like. You had your baby was barely a
Yeah.
newborn.
That was the first time he was
And
out of the
then
house.
He was just like, Shotty over here wants to leave.
Yeah.
Nah. His girl situation was way more complicated than that. And
We're not gonna
because
get
of
into
you.
it. We're not going to get into it.
The reason why she wanted to leave is because she's like, I need to pee. And I'm like, oh, the bathroom's like around the corner.
Yeah.
And all you hear, and I remember she came back. She's like, I was like, damn, that was a quick piss. She's like, no, Lewis and Shorty are having a fight in the bathroom.
No.
Yes.
Bro, the story,
we
you
never
got the
left.
story mixed up, bro.
Who was having a fight? Someone was
Shorty,
having a fight.
Shorty and your Shorty squared up.
Yeah, they squared up. Never mind.
Oh shit.
Because my baby mama came back and she was like, I had to break up a fight. And I was like, are you okay? She's like, I'm raising a new child.
Look.
I ain't got the energy for this shit.
This is why. Wait, this is why I don't date.
Why were they fighting? It's because of me. It's because of me. Yeah.
I'm about to say, you want to out yourself like that? Go ahead.
What do you mean? How am I out? It's not my fault that
'Cause
bitches
Lou is
like
a
me.
Cut the Jada clip.
I'm not
Cut
a
to the
whore.
Jada clip.
And then I got into an entanglement.
Number one,
I just
Lewis.
started Will Smith.
Lewis, are we gonna go into this story?
No, let's talk about Michael.
Let's take a
Wait,
But I'm
we
surprised
can't.
that you-
Michael, I don't know if Michael
I was
knows this
enjoying
story.
this.
Yeah.
No, I didn't know.
Okay,
I didn't
so
know that.
look,
I
he
was
had a
enjoying
shorty.
So I had a shorty in high school that I started dating. Apparently, she tried to like holler at Newman prior to me.
Yeah.
Ended up like
I don't want to.
it was just a shit. It was just a shit situation the whole entire time we were together. She never liked them, and then I found out why. It was like it's just because she liked them and like he didn't reciprocate.
Yeah.
So that was it.
Yeah, and it was very awkward between us for a while.
Between y'all?
Oh, between me and
I mean,
Newman.
him and I, and then his ex. Cause
I feel like people
yeah.
over exaggerated the beef.
the
between-
beef because it
'cause
wasn't
we
really
didn't
beef.
really have-
It was
'cause-
honestly, I was too nervous and scared to be like, your girlfriend made a move on me, bro.
Yeah,
Because
and then I
'cause-
was just like, bro,
'Cause
there's no
to
point
me-
in me bringing it up because it's not a thing.
yeah,
Right,
because
yeah,
to me it's
yeah.
like it's like an awkward position where like someone's like your boy's girl is hitting on you, and then
Oh, the what I found out. I think when we broke up, we were on and off. So, well, like one of the times we broke up, I found out that the first time we did, she ran to him
yeah,
and said we were finally like we were
dude,
done.
yes.
Then she said,
No!
she straight up said, "We're done. So what's up?"
So this is why.
Oh, shit. Oh,
so
like
this,
that.
yeah,
Oh,
this is
yeah.
the catalyst to the fucking brawl at the wedding. So they broke
John,
it
shut
up.
the fuck
John,
up.
shut the fuck. We're trying to tell a story. So we're
He's like, I heard it.
So we're like they had broken up, right? And she comes to me. She's like, "Nguyen, can you walk me to the field? I'm feeling really sad." And I'm like, "What the fuck happened? Like, what's going on?" And in my head, I'm like, "Does it have to do something with Lewis?" So I'm walking, being stupid as fuck. And I'm walking, no. And then she's like, "Me and Lewis broke up." And I was like, "Oh, damn, that sucks. Like, that's my homeboy." And then what's it called? She's like, "Well, I'm single now, and you're kind of single, so you just want to like." And I was like, "What the fuck?" I was like, "Nah, let's not do this right now." And then
Yeah, kind of.
Wait, right now.
yeah,
bitch.
right now. And then I was like, "Yeah, let's not do it right now." And she was like, "Well, can you at least give me a hug?" And I was like, "Fine, bitch." So I give her a hug. Some bitch.
Slick motherfucker.
No, some bitch took a picture of me giving her a hug and sent it to my ex at the time.
Oh yeah.
So when I walked back, I went, "Why the fuck is my phone blowing up?" And then my girlfriend at the time, or my ex-girlfriend at the time, sent me a picture of me hugging this girl. And I was like, "No!" So they had that beef. So when your wedding came, they both finally got to see square face to face. And it was
It was on.
whole
it
It was
situation.
on in the bathroom.
It was on in the bathroom. And then John's baby mama was like,
Oh,
"Fuck this."
I don't know if you guys know. The day before we broke up, the day before your wedding, we broke up. We got back together
Day of.
day of, and I was like, "You still want to go?" She was like, "Sure." Yeah, it was a bad relationship.
Talk about toxic. What the?
It's
Yeah,
high school,
it was a
bro.
bad
It's high
relationship.
school.
It was a little
Yeah.
after.
Oh,
too.
okay. Yeah,
It was a
that's
little
right.
after.
Yeah.
For you, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was fucking already in my 20s, so.
Yeah,
Yeah, you didn't have to deal with that shit. You don't even know what Tinder is, I bet.
All right, what is it? What? That's
what
what
I
you
do
make
to
fire
my-
with.
That's what you say when a tree falls down. Wait, that's timber.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
Timber.
No, Timberlake. That's his
He's the scooting guy, right?
Did he bring sexy back or something like that? But yeah, that's crazy, man. Yeah, that was a nice wedding.
Yeah.
They didn't know anybody there.
I'm surprised that you didn't enjoy your wedding because Loki, my memory of your wedding was a lot more flowery than I assume.
Like the reception part, that was which one's which
The
one?
reception is the back end.
Reception's
What's
the
the first
party. The ceremony is
Oh, there you go.
when
The
you
ceremony.
do, I do.
That was nice. That was okay. You know, that was whatever.
Until the part,
Hey, to your wife? That was just whatever.
Oh no,
Like,
no,
it
no.
was-
we both do not look at the pictures or the videos.
Really?
wow.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
No,
Why?
it's
Is it like,
we're just like
fuck it?
Yeah. No.
Yeah, like.
Hell
Okay, did you
no.
do that out of formalities to your family? Do you have a wedding, or was it just like something I wanted?
For her, yeah. For her, yeah. Because I was telling her, let's just have it in my mom's backyard. It's big enough. We can make it real nice
like
with
a
the money
simple
we
thing.
got. Yeah,
I'm
very
all
simple.
for that.
that we wouldn't
Me
be
too,
at, I'm
yeah.
sure.
And
We're all
and
for that.
It's like she wanted to, but she was like,
Family
with the-
didn't.
yeah,
Yeah,
with the-
family
yeah.
didn't want that.
Your family didn't want it?
Nah.
no, yeah.
That's
So
some
and you know,
extravagant. I love it. That's all
in-
Hispanics are,
But at
bro.
the same
exactly.
time-
In Hispanics, it's like you want to
Yeah.
you know please
And
your
it's-
parents and stuff
exactly.
like that.
Yeah.
So
And
So
then
I-
at the same time, it's my mother's only daughter.
yeah,
That makes
see?
sense.
So,
Yeah.
exactly.
It's kind of like
And
the
who
15.
knows when this guy's getting married? No, I'm just kidding.
His batting average is low.
No, it's high.
It's high, but no home runs.
There's a lot of decimal
Wait,
points.
there's a lot of home runs. You just don't win championships. Let's be
Look,
real.
I'm just saying, I'm accepting applications.
He hits home runs. He hits home runs, but they're one walks, and
Yeah.
that it's not good for the
Yeah,
team.
it's
It's,
not good.
Is
not
it
good
a
for the
championship
team.
though?
A championship, I guess, is like fighting. I guess maybe.
I hit all the bases.
He's there. He's good
But I
at
just don't-
one-offs.
I
but
don't get the series. Exactly.
Series? He's
As
out.
someone that has won the championship and then got it fucking revoked because of steroid use.
No, you pulled a Houston, bro. Y'all were just saying, look.
But yeah.
Illegal substance.
Yeah, illegal substances for sure, bro.
I just get around the bases, but I'll never win
Yeah,
a series.
yeah. He won't be a Hall of Famer. I feel like none of us will be a Hall of Famer.
In terms of relationships?
No.
We have one that could be.
So no one here.
I don't know. It's hard to tell. We'll see how the season plays out.
With this whole COVID, we're
Yeah,
not
it's
quite
kind of
sure.
throwing the whole season off a little bit.
It's also weird to perform with no crowd.
Crowd, yeah.
That's true. Yeah.
Empty arenas.
Ticket prices are high.
Yeah, for sure. But my boy Lewis actually had a really interesting topic here.
I was gonna ask, when was the first, or what was the first thing that like sexually awoke you, or like made you have a feeling for another person? Like that whole, when people say it's just like Lola Bunny, bro.
Oh, like when you're a kid.
When you're a
Yeah,
kid,
when
the
you're
first
just
thing we were
oh
like, my pants feel kind of weird.
Yeah, they're
kinda
just
vibe.
like, they hit that Lola Bunny, they'll hit that Nala.
right. Yeah, I got you. For me, probably be
Ninja Turtles.
Jessica Rabbit.
Dude,
Jessica Rabbit?
Jessica Rabbit's a lot of people's
I feel like
fucking.
that's a lot of people's.
Like they're like
Yeah,
first.
because
like
like I fucking love that movie. But
it's a really good movie.
like back then, she was the reason I fucking love that movie. But it's still good.
She
Yeah.
a good movie.
had, she had everything developed in
Yep.
that movie.
She's proportional.
No, bro. She had everything and then no waist. That's
Yeah.
not
It
proportional.
was like her nose
you
went
seen
to everything
Shakira?
else too, because she has no nose.
Have you seen Shakira?
Oh my god.
Yep.
That's
Remember when I showed you that video?
Yes.
La,
But
la, la, la,
not
la,
Jessica
la.
Rabbit.
Oh my god.
one?
She's no Jessica Rabbit. You're right.
Yeah, that video right there.
Dude, Shakira slam. To me, I think it was. Mine was like, my boner was out of frustration. Like when I was a kid. And here I explain why.
Oh,
Because
God.
you only got horny when you're mad.
a little bit. This movie made me mad, so I got horny somehow. It's kind of like a rage
This
boner.
is very interesting.
It was Dirty Dancing. None of it was dirty.
You know, I don't even think I've seen
But
that.
I was
haven't
like,
seen it all the
damn
way.
thighs, girl. But then I was like, this is not what I subscribed to. I wanted like legit. I thought Dirty Dancing was like hip hop,
nasty time.
like grind. Yeah, dude.
He thought it was another step
Yeah,
up.
I thought,
You thought it was Skinamax.
yeah, I thought I was gonna see some fucking boot cheeks clapping, like some twerking, but it just let me down, and I was like so mad that.
It was all just
It just
John
happened,
Hamm.
yeah.
Like, God damn it, this ain't tip drill. What the hell?
But yeah,
This is only John Hamm.
but it was just one of those like disappointing boners. It was just like I'm getting it because I hyped myself up, and then
Damn,
yeah, man,
that
it's one of those
sucks.
sad boners, yeah.
Shit.
But what about you, John?
But
John's Catholic. He can't have boners. Somewhere else he goes.
I was
It
to.
was a pastor.
I was a late bloomer.
It was a preacher.
and it was not a cartoon character.
Who was
Okay, who was it?
It was Emma Roberts' character in Unfabulous.
What's on
I do
Fabulous?
not know what the fuck that is.
Exactly.
What is that?
It was a show that she had on Nickelodeon.
But she's hot.
Really?
Thank you. Okay.
Emma
I remember in high school, everybody was
I
like,
can't picture this person.
Emma
Oh,
Stone.
what is that?
They're fighting. They're like arguing and shit. And then I remember one time, I think it was like English class. They turn around. They're like, John, what's your opinion? What? Which Emma? Emma Roberts? And they were like,
Oh, is
that
this
wasn't
one?
a choice.
Is this one? When like everybody was into Emma Stone?
And
Yeah,
Megan
and Emma
Fox
Roberts and Watson.
Yeah.
And then there
Really, people were into Emma Watson.
No, I wasn't.
people were.
She looks
into
like a
it.
scholar to me more than like a sexual figure, which we shouldn't.
I
do
like
that
the
to
perks
women
of
because
being
they're
a
not.
wallflower.
But I think that some people found that attractive, like the independent type looking.
The
and
brains.
Then yeah, and then I was like Emma Roberts, and then years later she got like a couple of years later she got canceled because she was beating on her boyfriend, and they were like,
What the
"How do you feel
fuck?
about?" Yeah,
For real?
she beat Quicksilver
Oh,
from the X-Men movie.
No,
No
well, okay,
way.
now I know what you're talking about. She is not pretty. I'm sorry. I didn't think she was that. I didn't think
Well,
she
John
was
has
hot
a
at all.
type.
You don't think so?
No,
think
dude.
so.
John has a type.
That's not
Roberts.
John's type at all.
Yeah, I know John's type is Latinas.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy.
She's a part Latina, I think.
Is she?
Yeah, she's Julia Roberts' niece,
know
and
about
I think
that.
her dad's Hispanic.
Deep into that actress is.
But I remember she was beating on her boyfriend. It was when they were
Yeah,
taping
yeah.
American Horrors, and when she would get drunk, she would like beat on him,
Oh, shit.
Fuck.
and everybody was
Now
like,
that's an American horror.
everybody came home to me. Exactly.
Sounds like American Dream to me.
Oh my god.
And a lot of people came
But
up
what
to me.
if-
They're like, clearly you're not into it now. I'm like, nah, she can beat me. Fuck it.
Okay, so what's y'all's rule
I'm
of
swinging
thumb?
back.
What's
What?
y'all's rule
Wait.
of thumb? What?
Shit. I knew you were going
Oh
to get to
shit,
this.
he didn't answer.
Damn.
Yeah.
See? He's been watching the podcast because no one knows my color still.
What
Oh,
is it?
shit. I don't know. That I didn't even think about it. I like how I gave you guys the question
Yeah,
without even
you're
thinking
like,
about it. Because I don't remember it was probably some.
What would be one of them?
Is it when The Rock took his shirt off for the first time?
Sailor Moon.
No, bro. I like those big titty goth GFs. So like the Danny Phantoms, the girl on that.
Raven?
Ooh,
Raven,
from Teen
bro.
Titans.
No,
I like
Starfire's sister.
I remember that.
Starfire's sister's a baddie.
Yeah, so you're into those dark girls.
Man, I was like-
Yeah.
Soul.
I was like, yeah, but that's not a long time ago. But I'm that
Watch
old.
someone's
Any
listening.
issue?
What if someone was listening to the audio version only, and they're like, Lewis said, "I'm into the dark girl," and she's like, "Raven." Oh, never mind.
Hey, I don't discriminate.
A true dark girl is just like, "Man."
Stealing all our
I
thunder.
didn't know you're into goth girls. I don't see you as the type.
Bro,
I feel
John
like you're
knows
into
my
chokers,
aesthetic.
bro. I feel like if a girl
I feel,
rocked
yeah, I
chokers
think you're
still,
into chokers.
That's hot.
if they wore chokers still, you would
That-
be into it. I'm
Yeah,
like,
man.
meanwhile, we're like, bro,
Give me some.
2020.
I like
One girl.
chokers.
Like Waterboy's girlfriend in the movie Waterboy?
Yeah.
For
Oh,
Reese
man, I can't remember
I
that.
don't
one.
remember, but I know who you're talking about.
Man.
never
I liked
watched
her
it.
mouth.
I-
She had like a
Oh,
big
yeah,
mouth.
big, like,
No, but no,
I,
no,
no, I get it.
I like your mouth, girl.
You got a pretty mouth.
But like that, she had like a very prominent like.
Yeah, yeah.
Mouth.
I know. What yeah.
It's not like she's about to gobble down.
Dude,
on
I
some
fucking-
dick.
I
I
fell
mean,
in love
like,
with her.
Super
in that
bad.
movie.
She got dick sucking lips.
Bro, no. Me and Newman kind of talked about it a little bit, but I just rewatched the Freaks and Geeks, and the main girl in it, dude.
Is that Linda Cardellini?
she played. Yeah, she played.
She played Velma.
She played
Yeah,
Velma and
that's
Scooby
Linda,
Doo.
yeah.
Oh my!
Weird
She's
thing
so
enough,
beautiful.
she aged well too.
Dude.
Yes, she
In
did.
New
She's
Girl,
like
she
a
was-
fine wine.
Oh man,
Man. Yep.
Jesus.
hit my line. Like she watches this.
Look, I know you watch Offset.
Oh man, she is. I think Velma was one of the first chicks that made me fall in love with
glasses.
Cartoon Velma or
No, I'm talking about
yes.
Yes, with the freckles and everything, motherfucker.
2001 Velma.
Jankies.
I was like, oh, glasses. I thought because I used to think like people used to like.
Oh, that's doing this whole thing.
Oh, dude, I love glasses, bro.
He's kind of
No,
into
but-
you right
but
now.
Wait,
before that,
Does your wife wear glasses?
yeah.
Lucky
Wait, so
bastard.
before that,
Slow knuckle.
no glasses.
Not even. There's not even a before that. I was like 5 or 6 when I figured that shit out.
I don't think Scooby Doo came out when we were 5 or 6.
Yeah, it did. It came out in
Yeah, bro,
2001.
we were kids. It was
2001,
already a
5
thing.
and 6. Yeah.
What
was
year
that?
were you all born? What the fuck?
I know, right?
1995.
Yeah.
What's your
95?
maiden?
You're as
Your
old
mother's
as
maiden
my
name, bro?
nephew.
What's your he starts,
You're 95.
What's your social security? Yeah, it's 555.
first dog's name?
You're 95.
Just asking.
Huh?
You're
95. Yeah.
He's 5 and we're 4.
Yeah.
Everybody else is 4, I think.
Damn.
Yeah,
No,
I'm
Joe's
the-
As old as
95.
my nephew. My oldest nephew.
Damn, I'm your nephew. What's up, cuz?
What's up, Unc?
What's up, huh?
Don't talk back to me.
Which is wild because then we go to school with him.
No, he graduated way before us.
No, his nephew.
No, my nephew.
Oh, no, never mind.
He was
Who was your nephew?
Underclassman, right? You don't have to put names.
Did he?
No.
I don't think he went in.
I don't think we
If
met
If
his
it's who we,
nephew.
if it's who
I don't even know.
Yeah.
I would have
It's what I'm thinking.
I would have correlated the two.
I have so many like
family members.
I remember the
nephews.
other nephew that for sure we knew.
the skateboarder looking one.
No, the jock.
He was in band and then football.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
him.
yeah.
So
he did go to Nimitz then.
yeah, this is a segment
Yeah,
of the podcast
Well,
where we
he's-
try to
he's-
track your
Dude.
DNA and your heritage. So,
Yeah,
keep
that's what
going.
I'm saying. Them
is
two
the
don't
same.
look alike, to be honest. Like the gene pool
No,
looks
yeah.
very.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're
A
handsome,
lot of
man.
your family members.
Because my glasses, right? Yeah.
Bro, you got glasses, bro. You better watch out.
It's like you're growing out that hair, dude.
Yeah, watch
Just
out.
I take him off to clean them and here.
I put that back, baby.
Who said take that off, bitch?
I think
he just hits the brim.
He's like, leave it, Theo, leave it.
But the thing is, for me, it's like people used to like dog on people that had glasses. To me, I was like, why y'all fucking like it? That shit look cute, like. So I hated like to see like a chick like wear contacts. I was like, damn, we lost another one. Or when they got laser eye surgery, it was like, damn, we lost another one for sure. Like this bitch, there's no reversion.
full
Yeah,
fixed.
yeah, I'm about to throw some acid in those eyes.
Make her into Daredevil.
Yeah.
Honey, what are you doing with the laser point? Nothing.
Just reassurance.
You're just over
Reassurance.
here seeing, right? Like you can just see.
No, yeah, I have 20/20 vision, bro.
No, you don't.
I have 20/20 vision. I
Yeah,
just wear glasses because I have astigmatism.
I was about to say aesthetic. I was like,
Aesthetic.
fuck you,
No.
boy.
This trying look cute.
Damn, I'm blind and I'm fucked up.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm blind too. My left eye's going to the left.
You gotta play sometimes.
But I control it for the most part. I've learned to. It's not like that. Dude, when I start getting sleepy, you can tell.
He slaps it.
Yeah.
He slaps it. He go, oh.
Yeah.
No, get some drinks in him, but you'll see.
Oh, get some drinks in me. You'll see it, dude.
Is it get some more drinks in me? I'm about to lose that eye.
You about to see everything.
Yeah. But Jesus fucking Christ. Actually, I have a quick question. Actually, this is from a comment that was left on the last episode. They wanted to know if this is Melissa Martinez. Thank you, Melissa, for.
Oh, my cousin.
Really?
No.
I'm gullible.
Wait, what would you say the name was again?
Melissa Martinez asked, "Did we watch the new Mortal Kombat movie? And if so, what did we think of it?"
I have not.
Hell no.
I have not,
I
and I've
have.
heard that it's really bad.
So then we shouldn't talk about it.
I have.
Right?
I wouldn't mind if you did.
Oh. Have you?
This is to the
Oh,
audience.
okay.
And
Do y'all
to
give a
all.
fuck?
Hell no. I'm not interested.
I'm
at
with
it.
like the audience, to the audience, and all you guys fucking know this, but you can give me every spoiler in the
That's
world. You
true.
can tell me everything.
yeah,
you can
you
tell
are
me
like that.
how the movie, like the worst parts, the best parts. I'll still watch it because I want to see how it happened.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck if you tell me. About
I'm
it.
like him, but at the same point, I feel like
You cheated me off.
yes, like I'll still watch it, but I'm just like, motherfucker, I gotta
don't-
do that, man. Come on.
I think
Like,
after
it's
a
kind of
while,
like that because like, man, like fuck.
But also, there's some people that like. I hate people that don't say spoilers, but because they don't, it makes it worse. They're the ones that are like, "So have you watched it yet?" And then when you're watching it, they're next to you because I'm like, "Bro, now I know something's gonna happen because you watch this."
Watch this
Oh,
part. Watch
dude,
this
I
part.
Bro,
hate
shut the
motherfuckers
fuck
like
up.
I am a little like that. I'm
Or
not
worse,
gonna
the
will
worst
be
kind,
watching
they don't
for your
notify you. They
reaction.
just stare at you.
Yeah,
and I'm like,
yeah.
now you're taking me out of the movie because I can just see you.
After something happens,
But okay, let's be real. Sometimes,
There's something deeper to this, I bet.
sometimes, like when you show someone a movie, you're like looking at them like in hopes that they like it as much as you do. I have been in that scenario, kind of like with music. Like,
Oh,
you
yeah,
put
yeah.
a song and you're like, I hope the song hits.
See, that's
Because I co-signed on it.
That's the exact, dude, that's the exact reason why I watch reaction videos, like to songs I like.
Right.
Yeah, because it's like watching someone else
Like
enjoying
something.
something.
Enjoy
Yeah,
something.
enjoy it.
But what
Yeah.
if they
or
don't?
possibly enjoying.
Yeah,
yeah.
what if they don't?
If I don't
Yeah.
know, I'll be
If
like,
they don't
fuck
like
you.
it,
You're
if they
wrong.
don't- if they don't like it, they're wrong. You know?
Calling out needle drop right now.
Fucking
How do you
metalhead.
not like Last Dinosaurs, bitch.
Or Kyoto Lo-Fi. Self-plug.
He's never reviewed, Joe.
I think we got to throw him a couple bills and he'll review it.
I don't think that's.
I
it.
don't
I think that's how you
I
do
think it's because you don't have
something.
a big enough wave yet. A big enough wave yet.
Who?
Start getting off us up. But anyways, back to the question. Do y'all mind if we?
No, go ahead.
Not planning to watch it.
Okay.
I'm
I'm a fan of Mortal Kombat. It's one of the first
Me too.
games I ever played in my life.
Same.
And to me, it holds me.
The reason we have R-rated games now.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
The
Mortal
more
Kombat.
you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I think if you're trying to rate it as like an Oscar nominated movie, no.
Oh, no.
Let's be real. It is what it is. I'm upset
I mean, it's not
at the
Moonlight.
characters they used. Why use like all these like they had like two like unknown characters that were like in Mortal Kombat Deception, which is not even the main title.
I know which ones you're talking
You know
about.
what I mean?
Towards the end.
Yeah, towards the end. I'm just like, bro. And also they killed off like Goro.
Yeah.
When like, why the fuck would you
really?
kill him if he's like been the
Yeah.
champion for 500 years? It's just like
he's supposed to be the,
he's supposed
the
to be-
loser of the first tournament.
exactly.
Yeah.
He's not supposed to die.
Yeah.
But
So just a heads up. Since,
Oh, go ahead.
since y'all don't,
this movie is a prelude to the first tournament, or
Yes.
not the first tournament.
Or the
like
actual
the
tournament.
actual-
The actual
The
tournament.
actual
Yeah.
movies? The other
yeah.
movies?
There's
No,
gonna be a
no.
sequel,
Not
guys,
that.
and I fucking
Not
They're
that. It's like
remaking
Mortal Kombat
Yeah.
is a tournament.
It's a
Yeah,
tournament.
Yeah. So this whole movie is like before that tournament happens. Like
Before
the
Mortal
bad
Kombat.
guys are trying to
Yeah,
cheat.
they're trying to cheat because there's
Yeah.
rules. There's rules to the game. You have to wait a certain amount of time before you challenge the champions of different realms.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
they're trying to kill them.
So-
Yeah,
yes,
exactly.
they're trying
the
to
bad
kill
guys
them
trying to wipe out the good guys
guys
so they can just
before-
win
win.
when the tournament comes.
So this is Mortal Kombat back in the saddle.
I was like, yeah, call it what you want. Yeah.
But then, like, number one, the acting sucked. Let's be fucking
yeah.
real.
Oh,
It was terrible,
yeah.
especially when they.
Oh,
and then they
I
had
like Kano.
I like Kano. He
Yeah.
was, he
I
did
hear
good.
that.
And Sub-Zero.
I've heard reviews that people like
Sub-Zero's
that.
right.
And then like the fight, the only like fight that was really dope was Sub-Zero
Zero and
and
Scorpion. 'Cause
Scorpion.
I feel like
and
the
it
other-
was the shortest one.
Yes.
but it was the best one.
But I feel like the other dude, they
Definitely.
weren't like. They didn't practice martial arts, so they were like, "You're gonna have to throw a high kick somehow." yeah, they just fucking try.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, and then at the same point, like, you know who Idris Elba is, like the black actor
Yeah.
that's like British.
Yeah.
You can tell he has a prominent mustache. They had like a fucking what's it called? Great Value brand Idris Elba, and I'll put the picture and I'll put both pictures up here. They look the same, but you can tell the acting chops aren't the same
Oh,
because it
man,
was
yeah.
terrible.
Yeah, the acting, the script.
The script, I mean, for me, visually, it looked dope. If,
Oh, yeah.
if I'm
It
going
was
straight off
fucking
of visuals, dope, I would rate it out of 10
visuals.
on the
Or
overall
everything.
package.
Oh, okay. All right.
A 5.9.
Oh,
Okay.
see, I like how you rated that. The way
Just
that I
because-
rate,
yeah.
the way that I rate like a movie, if it's 5 or low, it's not rewatchable. But if you watch it, it's high.
Yeah.
Like it's something that you're gonna be. Don't get me wrong. If you're getting 3 low, that means that it wasn't even great to watch.
Oh no,
It was a waste of money.
I'd be there around.
It's a 5.9.
Yeah,
Because I would.
because I went in the movie like with those expectations. Like,
Yeah.
this
I knew
is-
it wasn't me. It was going to be great.
Yeah,
It was
I
better-
went for nostalgia and entertainment,
Exactly.
blood. Like,
Yes.
it's
The
like,
fatalities were
that's
good.
what it was.
The fatalities were good. If only they didn't say fatality when they did it.
Yeah.
That fucking thing. It's like Kung Lao like chops him up with that fucking hat and goes fatality.
Yeah.
It's like, bitch, we know what it is.
Don't
You
say it.
Yeah, we don't. We played the games. We're aware.
What, was it him saying it? Or
Yes,
was
he
it
said
a background?
fatality. He went fatality like head ass.
No, he said flawless victory.
Oh, whatever the fuck
Yeah,
he
that's what he
said.
said.
He
Yeah,
said
yeah.
whatever the fuck. No, dude. But I mean, would I
It was
watch the
corny.
sequel? I watched the sequel just to see what happens.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna watch all of them.
Because,
See, for me, that's how I felt about Godzilla versus King Kong. Did you watch that one, John? Yeah.
No.
Do you give a fuck if we talk about it?
He didn't.
John only
He'd
watches
rather
movies.
change the subject. Right?
Yeah,
Make it
he-
fit.
That
you-
one-
you can feel
that
like
one,
it's-
yes.
Yeah.
The whole thing is just like I'm just gonna give it a rating. I give it like a 4 out of 10 because it was just like it's one of those mind numbing like you're just going to watch it to watch like that shit.
The fight.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
fight,
Yeah.
the like the crazy explosions and stuff like that.
That's
Those
exactly
like
what Mortal Kombat was.
yeah.
But I'm okay. For me, not every movie has to be
Yeah,
this
no, for sure,
sentimental,
for sure.
deep experience. Like
that's
Terminator 2, great example. Action, cool. Explosions, I love it. Now, if you try to like sell me on
Not
some,
a fan of the Terminator series. Any
I
of
like
them.
it. I like
Oh, I
it.
know because I know that's one of your like favorites.
my favorite, man. I feel like you and I are like meant to fuck.
Glasses on or off?
On.
It was just like you
Trick question.
Trick question.
You're not a Terminator.
But yes, Melissa, I enjoyed Mortal Kombat,
I did too.
but I mean, let's call a spade a spade.
Yeah, exactly.
It was garbaggio, but I'll watch the sequel just because I want to see what happens. Even though I hate sequels, but
Okay, I got a question.
go.
What movie do you like that you know a lot of people don't like?
This is a good one for John.
Let's give John a second.
Like a
'cause
bad movie? Are you saying like
No, just
not-
a
or
movie.
in general?
Just
Because
a
I
movie.
know in this group I liked Moonlight a lot, and these
I liked
guys,
it.
I haven't seen that. I want to watch
Bro,
that.
I liked it.
some of
actually.
these guys shit on me for liking it.
Him.
Okay.
I
Dude,
should-
And Joe,
Oh yeah.
Joe hates artsy fartsy movies
Yeah,
altogether.
but that's how they shit on me for her.
But that's different
I
because you
like
call
her
the
too.
fucking thing a god. Let's be
I like
real.
her
Chill.
also. I
Her
like
was
that
good.
That's a good.
That's
movie.
why I'm.
It's a fucking good.
But
I
movie.
would put
that
Moonlight- I
conversation
would
that you
put,
had
like,
after
I get
ruined
it.
it for
I
me.
put her in the same level as Moonlight. I put her and Moonlight at the same level of
Yeah.
just like very entertaining, and like I would rewatch them again just because like you're gonna.
Oh, I love movies like that.
You'll figure out stuff more while watching it. In my opinion.
Or like multiple,
multi-layered.
multiple
Yeah,
viewings.
like it's a
Okay, I
multi-layer
gotcha.
kind of thing where like while you're watching it, you'll figure like stuff out. It's like, oh, this ties
Yeah,
into
you'll-
this.
you'll catch
like
more
there's
things.
certain like for Moonlight. This is a little bit of a spoiler. Like the way that like the father figure sat is the way that like when the
He
kid
said something.
like grew up started like it was this the way they shot it. It was like the way that the dad was shot in like the beginning of it, and you're just like, that's really dope.
Yeah.
As like someone that's like very into like just like little details like that, it's really cool.
to write on your curtail though. They also changed the lighting
Yes.
to
Yes.
mimic him. Like so, the seating and the angles were the same, but they purposely changed the color to
The moon.
emulate like the whole like he's still just like an imposter version of that man. So like they went with like a blue purple color for him,
Yeah.
while his is like a more muted version of it to almost say like he's like the only like always trying to be like him, but never actually like him.
It's like those like nerdy little things that like
Super
me and John
tiny.
were to get into.
Love stuff like that.
It's so dope.
I like it too, to an extent.
And then I don't remember Nguyen. You didn't really care for Shape of Water. You thought it was okay. You
No,
thought it
I
was
like
love
that
Shape of
movie.
Water.
I
did?
rewatched
I
Shape of
love
Water.
Shape of Water.
I like it
Super
more
I
the
love
second
the
time.
I love the way they shot it and everything. It's
Costume
just,
design.
Here's the thing.
Exactly,
This is what,
that's what I
this
was
is what I
gonna
don't
I
like.
like the bad guy.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
the bad
so
guy,
good.
yes.
It's the
He's
best
so
villain.
good bad guy.
It's
Yeah.
the best villain.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But he's
I
not
loved him in
the
Superman,
worst.
too.
The best part about him was like you hated him not because he was the bad guy, but just because he was so unlikable.
Yeah,
Yes.
He genuinely was an
Exactly.
unlikable
He's like,
dude.
He's
Am
like
I-
a Calvin Candy in Django.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like you just
Yeah.
don't fucking like him.
Yeah.
In my head, I was just like, it was like, Kangaroo Jack set you up for this.
Wait, what? He was in
the
Kangaroo
villain.
Jack?
Yeah, he was in Kangaroo Jack.
I haven't seen that one. Damn. Holy shit.
But
Yeah.
I mean, to me, it's like I don't like fluff films because
What is a fluff film?
like an Academy Award made movie, like
But we named a lot of those. Just
Yeah.
now.
like La La Land and stuff like that, where
I
it's
like
like,
La La
Oh,
Land.
okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Don't
That's what
start
I'm
La
getting
La
at.
Land.
That's what I'm
Don't
getting
start.
at. That's what I'm getting at.
I hate it
Either-
too, but for a
okay,
different
but
reason.
this is the problem with me. It's either a musical or something relating to social, like political socialism or whatever. Whether
Like
it
the
be
Green
like,
Book.
like
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
whether it be like
Gotcha.
gay rights, trans
Yeah, yeah.
rights or all that. I mean, I support and care for those.
It's like
but
the topic and
yeah,
and
but at the same
subject
time,
of
it's
the
like it's
movie.
like
You're doing it for the war.
yes, you're
Yeah.
doing it for the award, and the script is great, but like the snobbiness around it kind of tarnishes to me
It's
personally.
fake woke.
It's fake woke.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
fake. It's very fake woke, and it's very disingenuous. Which to me personally, this is just my opinion.
It's kind of like disrespect.
yeah, it makes me feel like you think I'm an idiot. Like, wait. I'm just
Yeah,
like,
you have to spoon feed us
yeah,
social.
You got to
message.
speed up. Yeah,
Okay,
like the
so
only way we can only
Just a
whiskey check.
question.
Mm-hmm.
How would you differ that from how we feel about Mortal Kombat?
Because you and I, or for me, I know what Mortal Kombat is. It's just action. It's just entertainment, right? Kind of like what Fast 8 and Fast 9, Fast 14, 17, whatever it is. It's just entertainment, right? Again, that's why I also have a problem with the Marvel universe, but that's because
But Marvel's made for
yeah,
entertainment.
exactly. But for me, I have a problem with that because everybody's calling it those like a magnum opus. Like it was like a super deep movie about it. And I get that people connect with the characters to the point where it is like that.
Yeah.
But let's not pretend that fucking Captain America is fighting behind a Starbucks. Like, you know what I mean? Let's not pretend that this is a giant money grab and then they're playing on nostalgia. I'm okay if you just say.
But it is a magnum opus in the fact that it is a serialized show that expanded that long, with that many different storylines.
That, and at the same time, they also not only
and it's a
like
comic
the detail that they did for these movies is really incredible. Like little things that that like those super big like fans of it, like just like the little things that they would like do, like for a little bit of a spoiler for like the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Yeah, like there's a part of it where the Falcon, I don't remember the actual like character's name, but the Falcon, he's running.
Anthony Mackie.
Yeah, Anthony Mackie. He's running, and they give space, like he's on the right, and then they give just like blank space on the left to signify that like Captain America's still like a big part of who he is, because as people know, the fucking big phrase that he used to say was "on your left" to the Falcon. That's how they first met. Yeah. So it's just like they give like those little details are so like I like that's what I commend Marvel for.
Yeah,
like,
I agree.
Now realize
cinematography and directing, I give them their props where their props is due. But my issue is when the first Iron Man came out, it was the catalyst to what we know what the music. I mean, not the music. Sorry,
the music scene is today.
It's what the movie industry is today.
This is why we
you would say that.
It's because after Iron Man, you saw kind of like the disappearing of original scripts and originality coming in Hollywood. And it was now, how much money can we make back on the investments? And let's be real, Marvel movies, but not. It wasn't until the 2010s where it started becoming more prominent. But that's why, like, I mean, to me, I personally hold movies like Superbad and all these like Accepted, like Still Waiting, Knocked Up, all these movies, like to me, they're great because they took a chance on some weird ass scripts and they funded it, right? Mm-hmm. Now, companies don't take a chance unless they know they can make their bank right. And what's the easiest thing to fucking make bank on? Nostalgia, sequels, or hero movies. And that's what's sad to me. That's what like kind of destroys me, because now, like, if it's not a Marvel movie, then nobody knows what the fuck they're going to watch.
I would disagree with you in a sense, because you see that with what they've done with DC, what they've done with the Ghostbusters stuff. It's not worked.
It's not worked because they don't have the creatives in there.
Yeah, but they've done. No one's been able to do what Marvel has done. Everybody like even says it like Marvel has a fucking
monopoly.
Not gonna say monopoly.
They kind of do,
but like they have like a system
Disney
to
does.
like Disney does. Yeah,
that's
like
they
have a system to how they do their thing. It's like they have people are gonna know how like the middle, beginning, and end is. It's like, so it's just like that's how it is. But at the same time, other brands have tried to do it, or like movie like spin-offs have tried to do it with like how DC tried to do it,
right,
and it hasn't worked.
Well, you say that, but like Fast and Furious is still a thing.
Yeah.
And that was way before Iron Man, in my opinion.
You know,
and I would say movies didn't start dying until the first Avenger movie, when they officially were able to prove that they can make a whole universe and make money off of it.
Because what year did the Fast 3 come out? It came out in 2000.
But why would you say that for
not
that?
2005. Too Fast, Too Furious came out in 2004, 2003.
Exactly. Why would you say that about? Why would you say that about Marvel? But you just literally said that.
No. Going on to what Newman was saying, like he was bringing up Superbad and all that, but I'm like,
but you're
those were all made by almost the same companies, because they're all Judd Apatow, Seth Rogen related movies.
But you guys are saying that the death of like, or like what?
But
like
not the death of cinema, but
I don't think it's death of cinema, but like what people consider
the death of the original originality. There's not originality.
Okay. It's kind of like what.
But why would
Scorsese
you throw that
said
on Marvel when you have when you guys would say John pointed out that this Fast series has been doing it. That was prior to,
and Star Wars did before that too,
and Star Wars
they had
doing it
before that.
So
And then if
like,
you're gonna say that, we can date it all the way back to Godzilla.
He
had a whole anthology
series. The success of what Marvel is to what the success of Marvel is, people are very easy to throw it on them.
It's now been, and movies are now more corporate than they used to be.
And also,
they weren't as corporate.
Just a quick thing, like Star Wars was original.
Yeah,
they didn't have comic books.
They're gonna copy. It's
No,
own,
it
it's its
technically
own
had a
intellectual
book.
property.
Technically, George
No.
Lucas.
No,
No, there was a
it-
book.
he-
There was
he
a
wrote
book.
the whole
Don't get
He
into
wrote-
it with Star Wars.
No, he wrote the script too, but there was also apparently a partner that made the book separately out afterwards too. Like
Audience
so,
Google that.
but the
Audience
book,
Googled it.
therefore, the book got published before and then the movie was made. But like, there is a book that came out around the time they did too.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Was
like
it- okay.
George
I
Lucas.
honestly did not
George
know
Lucas
any of
did
that.
think
Yeah, I
it
didn't
was
know that.
original George Lucas idea, but he did have a lot of help with it too, like to flesh it out. He just had a very broad idea, and then they helped him
I would
flesh
still
it out.
count that as original compared
Yeah.
to what
But-
Marvel's doing.
It is true. Okay, Star Wars existed first as a screenplay before the movie came out. However, it was published as a paperback novel, published back in November 12, 1976. I read the novel a few months before the movie came out in May 25th, 1977. So a year later, they did make a novel first of the script. So John is technically right. Actually,
No,
John
no,
is
yeah.
right.
No, I'm not saying he's not. I'm not saying
No,
he's
no,
not
no.
right.
This
I'm
is
just
John
saying
likes to hear it.
it's. I would still consider it an original idea.
Yeah.
It is an
Compared
original-
to
it's
what Marvel's doing.
But the thing is with Marvel, it's as much as you want to say there's sequels. Yes, there's always been sequels. We've known, but the sequels never dominated cinema.
I feel like it's more
They-
because of
they,
the,
they never dominated cinema. It was just
Well,
movie after movie
they-
after movie after movie,
Well, yeah, they dominated the box office, not cinema.
not cinema.
Yeah.
But now it's
see what
because
come
they don't win
thing-
awards
yeah.
like other people
But
do.
nowadays you're seeing like Marvel movies dominate cinema. There's any movie has
they've
no
not
chance.
gotten an award.
Because
No,
now,
yeah,
because
because they don't
now
win
companies are
awards
scared
like
to.
that.
No, now companies don't want to make movies because their first thing is how much can we make this in return, and that at a point it kills the creativeness of it. Just making a movie and just putting it.
Right, I see what you're saying.
Because back then, dude, in the '90s, you had those fucking weird action movies with fucking
Terminator,
Wesley
just like we said
Snipes. You had,
earlier.
yeah,
Terminator.
Terminator.
But that's just
You
progress
got
of life in
kindergarten
general.
cop for no fucking reason.
gonna-
It's like that. It was like the movie stars kind of ran cinema.
But
But now
I feel
it's
like
different.
the only thing that Marvel has done is capitalized on those kinds of things. The Terminators, the Star Wars and stuff, the big explosion type movies. That's what they've like
they capitalize.
pretty
and
much
they,
have hindered people to like if it's not like to this level, it's that thing. But you have movies like Moonlight, Marriage Story, other movies that like.
Oh, I want to see that one. I haven't
Bro,
seen
Marriage
that.
and
Story
then
is
also
like
you
my
gotta
Dude.
remember
favorite
the
movie.
landscape has changed.
Have you
with
seen Marriage Story?
streaming and all that.
I saw one
Things are
clip of it.
different.
Like I saw like
Promise you.
dude. I saw when like it's like the script in the bottom and then the scene.
Yeah. I saw exactly.
Bro, one line. I guess like their marriage is falling apart. The dude is like you. Why are you mad at that? I fucked her. Why aren't you mad that? She
It's like
made
you
me
shouldn't
laugh?
be mad that I fucked her. You should be mad that
we shared laughs.
That I laughed with her.
Ow! I was like, goddamn! Ow! That hurts, dude. 'cause
It's so-
dude,
it's so
it hit
good.
home. It
It's
hit home
so
to me.
good.
But it's so good. Oh my god.
You haven't even seen the whole
I
movie.
haven't seen the
bro.
whole movie, but I know.
I saw-
just
so-
seen that one clip. I was like, I'm
Yeah,
sold.
I saw that one clip. You guys went out of town and I had to take care of your dogs.
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah.
I watched it there, and I was like, "This is my current favorite movie." Like,
Yeah.
I watched it 3 times while you guys were gone, and you guys were gone for a day. Bro, I love that movie so much because it was just the story in it was just so captivating. But I'm just like, what I would consider like what Marvel is doing right now is taking away like the original stories for like the kind of Terminator movies. The what's the one, the Christmas movie that people call it, but it's like an action movie at the same time.
Die Hard.
The like Die Hards, those kind of movies where it's just like that action kind of thing. I think Marvel capitalized on the action part of it, where like if you want to go see an action movie, you go see a Marvel movie.
But they also made it family friendly. Like
Yeah,
they
yeah.
made it so that
They
it
made
can
it
be an
like-
experience
yeah,
through the
exactly.
board.
Yeah. Also, since it started with those Academy Award movies, oh shit, this where we started this conversation. It's like, what do y'all think comparing Marvel to those movies?
Well, some of them have won awards, man. Some of
No,
them-
not Marvel movies.
They
have
win like
Marvel's-
soundtrack
yeah,
and stuff like
that's-
that, but no
they
one's
won
going.
awards.
No one's saying the
But
best original
those are
story is Black
awards.
Panther. Like,
But those were awards.
but
you
the
can't
Saints
give-
Terminator won best visual effects, bro.
That's an award.
But that's what I'm saying. So like,
Because the Terminator.
so
dude,
if
I'm
your
being
case
honest,
is saying that Marvel is the first movie to dominate, dude,
I'm
there
not
was
saying
other
Marvel's the first movie they dominated.
Rocky literally won best
I'm saying
original script.
Marvel
Yeah, exactly.
movies, the Marvel universe has created this weird power vacuum
What-
that nobody can fulfill now. At this
Honestly,
point.
the way you describe Marvel is kind of like how motherfuckers used to describe Shaq back in the day. It's like when you have a powerhouse come in and dominate so much, a lot of people just start getting mad about it. But like eventually the game will go back to how it is.
As a great man said,
Go.
back then they didn't want them. Now they hot. They all want 'em.
I don't know if that fits the same situation, but
Okay, to me,
Back then no one cared about comics. Now it's hot and
yeah,
everybody's on it.
That's what I'm saying. But to me,
I
it's,
guess
to me,
a
it's not.
stretch.
It's
It
not the
doesn't fit the
fact.
conversation though.
Hey, I wanted to fit it in.
Yeah, he had to throw a code in there, bro. Come on.
Exactly.
But to me, I'm
We
not
gotta
mad.
hit our daily Mike Jones.
Yeah,
reference.
Oh, is that okay. All right.
Mike
My
Jones.
God. But to me, it's not that it makes me mad because it's
Paul Wall, I
successful.
still need my grill.
Or at Paul Wall. To me, it's not. I'm not upset that they're successful. I don't give a fuck if they're successful or not. Obviously, they're gonna make money no matter what.
You just don't like that they're popular with other people. And
That's
people
not the
mention them.
case.
It
They're
sounds like
popular.
it.
No,
It
it's not that
sounds
they're
like
popular. It's the fact that the movies are not the same anymore because of the Marvel universe. And I'm not blaming the Marvel universe by itself. In reality, we should be blaming Disney. But that's a whole different conversation. Everybody knows how I feel about Disney. I do not
love
like Disney.
Disney.
I think Disney is
I would
is
agree
a
with
threat.
you.
Is a threat to intellectual property. And I'm being real. It's a lot of people are like, yeah, fucking Disney, Mickey Mouse, but
Go watch
these
Tangled. It's a
motherfuckers,
good movie.
yeah. Oh, dude, fucking remember me, Cuco.
Cuckoo, that's
Yeah,
Cuckoo.
but the thing is, like,
Wall-E.
nobody is paying attention that they're making moves to monopolize
before Disney.
entertainment. What?
No.
Oh, yeah,
Wally
you're
was
right.
before
You're
Disney.
right.
Well, I thought Wally was Disney.
No,
No,
it's,
it was still
Pixar?
It's
Yeah.
Pixar.
Pixar
But
is
Pixar
Disney
is now
now.
Disney.
It's
Yeah.
Disney now, yeah.
Oh, see, look at that.
but Wally-
What surprise! See, it's like what's the best saying? If you can't compete with them, you buy them. It's
If
easy.
you can't beat
If you
them,
can't
join
beat
them.
them, join them.
Yeah, that's what's
No,
going
but
on.
that's also you
No,
buy them
it's-
too.
you buy
That's-
them.
that's-
Yeah. It's simple. Like, oh fuck, you're beating me at this. I have money. I'll throw money at the problem. That's what they're doing.
Wait,
And
wait,
Oh,
wait.
okay. I see.
So now a lot of studios that would greenlight certain movies are owned by Disney. And if Disney's like, we're not gonna make this much money back, we're gonna greenlight some bullshit else. Sorry.
What's
So
your
they move-
opinion on
But
this?
you would think, when you're gonna go watch a Disney movie, you're gonna watch a Disney movie,
Right.
Yeah.
and you won't like. And if you're gonna go watch an A24 movie, you're not gonna get a Disney movie.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. So when you say cinema's dead, I'm like, I can agree with you to a certain
Me
degree
too. Me too.
if you
Same.
don't put the effort to go look for it.
Exactly.
Honestly,
I agree.
good cinema's still around. You just have to look for it.
But I'm talking about
It's not
the general
accessible
public,
as
the general public.
It's not accessible
because
to the general
I
public.
can't talk to
Right.
like a
General
fucking.
public, yeah.
I can't talk to like the movie heads that are into like Eraserhead.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
it's
a good
that-
movie.
Stanley Kubrick. And I'm
yeah,
like, because
yeah.
I love Stanley Kubrick.
It's not like
and
you're
all
gonna
that.
go up to someone in the street and be like, "Hey, did you watch Marriage Story?"
Yeah,
Because they're gonna
you
be like,
don't
"What
know.
the fuck?"
Sadly
Right,
enough,
right.
probably a lot of people have
That's
watched
it.
Marriage Story.
Now, because it's on like, I feel like
Because it's
those-
on Hulu.
It's like on that Netflix kind of stuff.
But
Yeah.
the thing is, like, we can't speak for the general here.
We can't. We
so
can
it's,
only-
it's great to.
Yeah, but I'm
love
assuming
this.
for like a general consumer standpoint.
That,
okay.
That kind of delves into like just society kind of situation. I
Yeah,
feel like
yeah.
society right now has been leaning more towards enthusiast kind of situations. Like every hobby always has the enthusiast, so it's always gonna get deeper and deeper. Like every
That's true.
tiny subgenre.
The enthusiast always comes through the internet, and it's like
Yeah.
or the general public is always
Right.
like
on surface.
we hook on to that person because they're so enthusiastic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's what you're saying.
the idea of cinema being dead is to the general public, sure, but that's because they've bent it to make sure that it's general enough for the general public.
And
That's just
you're
it.
right. But the thing is, like, I remember a time where the general public could consume these like one-off movies that you're just like, fuck, I went in there.
Capitalism, baby.
I know, that's what I'm saying. That's what's kind of sad about it. To me, someone that enjoyed watching movies all the time.
See, but you
Can't
say
get excited.
You say one-offs, but then you wouldn't have the Terminator 2 if it was a one-off.
True, Judgment Day wouldn't happen.
Yeah, that's
it
not
wasn't for
that's
them.
because people fucked with
That's
Terminator
'cause
1,
that
was
and
back
then you
then.
had it too.
But it
like
wasn't.
he
It
was
wasn't
talking
because.
about.
Because they were like Terminator 1 did
That
good.
was
Let's
back
do
then,
number
like you
2.
were talking
It
about.
was. Hey, we have a fucking sci-fi novel thing going. Let's just keep it going. Let's keep this like.
I don't know
origin
the whole
going.
Terminator like thing, so
I
that's
feel
why
like the first one did
I
well.
feel like it
though.
was
The
literally
first
because
one. The first one was a thriller. That's what nobody knows. Everybody thinks it's an action movie. The first
No.
one is a thriller.
Yeah.
Everybody mistakes because
Yeah.
it's Arnold.
It's like pressing like horror.
Literally, he had no fucking lines the whole movie.
Yeah.
He was just shooting and blasting. It was like like a chase. It's kind of like what's
I think he had like 12 lines of dialogue in the movie.
yeah, some
Probably
bullshit
something
like
like
that. And then Terminator 2 was more action, and then Terminator 3 was garbage because it was in
But then
2003.
at the same time, I will throw
And they
out
saved it
Alien.
with Salvation.
Yeah, the
Alien?
Alien Saga's
Aliens?
trash. Terminator.
I like Alien
I'm
and
not talking
Aliens.
about the movies that you guys like. I'm talking about the whole thing.
Oh,
Terminator's ass.
It was-
like
The whole series?
The whole thing is ass.
Okay,
Alien. The whole
Four
thing is
four
ass.
main
movies.
The
Four main
whole
movies.
series?
Only
Yes.
one is good.
two,
I like one
2 out
and
of 4.
two.
2 out of
Yeah.
4.
Yeah, so
2 out
that's
of
what I'm
4.
saying. Like those are kind
2
of
out of 4,
ass.
50-50.
And I'm just like, and what people.
You getting
that's
it
why I'm
2
just
and
like,
1?
Huh?
Are you getting it a 1 and 2?
Yeah, 1 and 2.
That's
The
why
first
I'm
two.
just like,
I say one
what
is
people are
barely
hating
passable.
is that Marvel has more of good than bad. I feel like people hate because it's just like Marvel hasn't like I've seen most like
It's the
all of
GOAT
the Marvel
argument.
movies.
When you're the
Like, they
top, you
haven't-
get hate.
No, Marvel reminded everybody that superheroes were cool.
No,
I
and
think
that's what
like
happened.
Marvel's like 60-40 for me.
Yeah.
Oh
honestly.
really?
can be.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would go a little higher than
But
that.
even the
wow.
40 is like, I can turn off and enjoy it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's one of those movies. Like
Right.
that 40% is like
The second Avengers was ass. The Thor movies were ass to like these back end Thor
Until
movies.
Ragnarok.
Iron Man 2 and 3. I didn't like.
Yeah, exactly. 2 and
So-
3 were ass.
Dude, new ones. I love 2.
Really?
I didn't. Yeah.
I didn't like 2 either.
I don't know.
I don't know
Kinda-
why. They introduced War
It's
Machine.
like, get it, you're
I
rich and
mean,
you have problems.
I mean, there's definitely some cheesy ass moments. But there's some that movie with that scene where they're in the fucking
2's better than 3.
the garden and all the machines come
Yeah,
down.
that's
I'm
pretty
like,
dope.
and then
You know what, I think it
War
was
Machine and
part
Tony
3.
look at each other. I'm like,
Part 3 is horrible.
I think part 3. I think it was part 3. What I liked about it was the Iron Patriot. Just the color, like the look.
scheme.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
man, I love that
they
shit.
ruined the villain because the actual man like that's why I'm glad that like they're doing like this movie with the actual
Mandolin?
mandolin
I think that
or
Mandalorian, gotcha.
No,
Same thing.
Mandarin. Yeah,
Mandarin.
Yeah,
that fruit. They're doing it with the fruit.
Yeah,
It's like, but like
tangerine.
Tangerine.
the tangerine. It's like, but they're actually. I'm glad they're making like this new movie where like they're actually like building on like the actual real Mandarin
Yeah.
because he's an actual really good villain. Like what I really hated that they ruined it in the third movie.
And then they got
Like
such
what
a
it
good
was.
actor to play him too. Like
Who is it?
it was Ben Kingsley.
Yeah, it's
coming
like-
off of
oh,
Gandhi
that- yeah,
High.
yeah,
He
that
was
one,
gonna
yeah.
like if he was
thought you
the
were talking about the
actual
new
one,
one.
it would have been so dope.
I was like,
yeah, man.
how are you gonna get such a great actor just to
hyped.
be
Exactly.
a fake
I was
villain?
hyped. The way he was talking is
Yeah.
like superheroes.
Exactly.
There's no such thing.
Hype.
I was like, oh, I'm gonna watch this fucking movie. And
And then
crazy.
he's just like some drunk, and you're just like,
yeah. they try to like what is it? Scream us.
yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. That's what it was.
It's fucking crazy.
I don't know, guys. We
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about because I didn't watch. I mean, I boycotted Marvel movies early on
Yeah, you did.
because I'm
His
a
hipster
hipster.
came out.
Yeah,
Mm.
but that's just because that's how I feel. I mean, I
Did
like
you watch
music.
Scream though? Have you seen
I
Scream?
love Scream.
Okay.
Scream 1 and 2
Just
are
wondering.
good. 3 fucking sucked. 4 sucked.
Oh yeah, we didn't even dive into that whole aspect.
Yeah, true.
Series,
If
bro.
you-
The '90s and
my
'80s
God.
were overran by horror series.
if you wanna
all
be
over the
real,
place.
Grab my
Horror
good hand.
movies suck so much nowadays.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
that's a whole different art. That
Because
is
it's gore now.
Oh,
it's not even gore. It's
should've got into-
jump
it's
scares.
jump scare. It's
It's
ha!
jump
And you're
scares.
like, oh my
You
god.
love horror movies.
Yeah, I love
I
horror
love
movies.
horror movies. What's your favorite- what's your
watch
favorite horror
them.
movie?
Oh man.
Dude, what's your favorite horror movie?
Probably The Witch.
Ooh.
Ooh,
I love
that
The
one's
Witch.
dark.
I never
Yeah.
saw it.
That one
I
was
hate
dark.
horror.
I like dark and I like tragedies, which is why I like La La Land because they don't get in the end, to get together in the end. I love movies
You
like
like
that.
musicals?
No, no, no.
I care less about music. I'll watch a musical.
Musicals.
It's a movie to me. I don't care.
Right,
but
right.
like I like tragedies and dark.
Come on, man. Look at him.
I just-
you telling me
I
he
just
doesn't
love
get
that
down
shit.
with Mamma Mia?
Mamma
on, man.
Mia. Here I go.
You know for sure he watched The Greatest Showman.
But yeah, The
Love rent time.
Witch is my shit. I love
I've
The
never
Witch.
seen The Witch, but at the same time,
It's
I don't fuck
really
with
it's
horror.
really dark, man.
I literally
watched-
watched
It
The
ain't
Hobbit.
even scary. You know, it's just
it's
like
dark.
it's like sinister.
That's what I
almost.
like about. See, that's
It's heavy
Those
for
are
me.
the
That's
movies
how I
that.
feel about
That's
it.
a real horror movie.
I can't do
If
horror.
if
love
if,
movies
it
like
resonates with you, to like you're like okay, I kind of don't want
It
it.
makes you question.
Yeah, not like boo or like
We had a
there's a demon in the house. Boo,
Yeah,
like that's
yeah.
bullshit.
And then whenever they scare someone, like the music goes. Bing.
Yeah, it goes-
I hate that shit.
Rah!
Yeah. Yeah.
You're
And
you're
like,
like, okay.
you can call a jump scare in a horror, in today's horror movie.
Yeah,
It's like,
you
oh
can.
yeah, here comes. They're
We
gonna look
had-
this
I
way,
still
nothing.
jumped
They're
up.
gonna look back,
Bro,
and then when they look,
we had an
it's gonna be
audience
there.
member in the last episode asked us what we want to play. She said, "I would love to see you guys play a horror game." New one pop it up right here. Hell to the fuck now! I'm a baby back bitch.
Why? So you don't like horror movies?
I hate horror in
Games.
general, bro. Games. I remember I go to their house all the time.
That's how, folks.
It was like I go to their house just to watch video game, just to like hang out, and then like he was playing horror games. He's like, "Yeah, I'm not about this life. Get me on that Tinder."
I love horror video games.
Tinder, I mean TikTok.
I've never played horror video games just because I feel like I will get too anxious.
I watch all of them, play all of them, but like
Yeah.
I hate most of them because they're all the same.
Yeah.
Most of them are the same.
Nowadays, right?
Yeah.
There's just someone chasing you or some bullshit
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
look
an
at
OG. He only likes Five Nights at Freddy, bro.
Right. Yeah.
that. That's interesting, man. Wait, John, you don't fuck with horrors, right?
I don't really fuck with it, but I would say my favorite one is The Grudge, but like the original Japanese version.
Nice.
A lot of
That's a-
people like that one.
But
That's a good one.
my family was like, bro, the only reason you were able to watch it is because you were reading the subs the whole time. I'm like, think about it.
Damn.
I wasn't paying attention.
Mine
You're
is-
like looking down there when there's no subs.
If I'm going,
She's crawling. I'm like,
Yeah, come
crawl.
on, please.
because I like the thrillers, so like The Shining, Clockwork Orange.
Yeah.
Those
stuff
are
like-
good. Yeah, those are
are
great.
good to
Yeah.
me. Like I've watched them, and like The Shining freaked me out as a kid. I was like, mm-mm.
The Shining's also kind of like The Witch, where it's like
Oh, really?
afterwards you just feel different about life in general.
Yeah.
Like people.
Because there's like no monster or
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
just like
yeah.
You know what's another movie that did that really well? It was still overall was a shitty movie, but overall the Orphanage. After watching that, it made me
With the
kind
girl?
the girl.
okay.
Yeah, yeah.
The
it
Orphan or
freaked me.
whatever?
It was weird.
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
a little weird.
After that, I'm like the movie was bad,
yeah,
but I'm like
Because
there
I watched-
are
I watched
crazy
it was a
old
good
one.
people out there.
concept.
There are crazy people.
Yeah.
out there
Yeah, I watched
like
the
that.
old one.
I'm about to throw you with.
I don't think I have seen the new
with,
one.
with one of the best horror movies, the first Saw. Let's be real, dude. The ending.
I like that one.
The end,
But that's
I-
not-
I,
I
love-
never-
I
I
love.
consider
I
that
love.
horror.
I
I
love
never
the
saw
mind
it.
games.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
fucks with your mind.
That one's dark too.
Because you put because obviously if you watch the movie, the answer is in the beginning, but people don't just overlook it. So at the end, you're just like,
It's cutting off
I
your
never
leg.
saw it, so
It's a good
a
movie.
really
Yeah.
people.
No,
people,
the answer
like-
is to cut off your leg. Don't be a bitch. Cut off your leg.
I really like.
Come on, Shaq.
You gotta-
It's
you
a
gotta-
movie for
You
it.
have to play the game. You have to play the game.
Dude,
Yeah,
what
to
I
play the
really,
game.
what I really enjoyed, and I kind of hated that like it became like a big thing. The first Paranormal Activity.
But that
I-
was
I
fun
really
because it was
enjoyed
the
that one.
online aspect
Yeah.
too.
I really
Like the
enjoyed
little
that one,
cult
man.
people talking
Yeah.
about it, watching the trailer and stuff like that. That was the
Yeah,
fun part.
like
After that,
That
but
one
like
gave me
they ruined
chills
it. That
when
one
I
I
first
remember. The
watched
first I watched it with you and my sister.
I think
And
that was
then
the
it
2010s version of Blair Witch Project.
It
I
was
feel
like
that's
it
what-
was they
It was.
Yeah,
I'd
I
give
could
them.
agree
They had
with
they had the concept because of Cloverfield, which is one of my favorite.
no, it was Blair Witch.
Blair Witch.
they
Blair
did the whole
Witch.
shaky cam thing.
Yeah, Blair Witch was the first
Oh,
one that
really?
did it. Yeah.
Oh, never
They
mind.
even made a website back in
Pardon
the
me?
day to make it look so like the way they did it is like they wanted to set it up as like it was a found footage thing.
Yeah.
So when it was released, a
Oh,
lot of
that's
people,
how Cloverfield did it too.
yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of people were like, "Yo, is this like
Is this real? Yeah, yeah.
Because then
Everyone-
you would go on the website and
So
it'd
they
be
did
like
an in-world
it'd be like
game.
missing.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
It threw a
Oh,
mind
wow.
fuck. Yeah,
Yeah,
and this was in the
marketing
90s, right? This
was found footage.
Yeah,
like, yeah.
This was in the 90s, right?
I'm not gonna
And
lie.
then Cloverfield
Yeah.
did the
Yeah.
same,
And the
but that's
Cloverfield-
because he was obsessed with
yeah,
Blair
found
Witch.
footage.
And like I love how like Bad Robot did this for the first two. They did like this. Well, the first one mostly, but the second one was pretty dope. They did. It's called the In-World Game, AR whatever,
ARG.
ARG.
Blair.
So pretty much for the first one, this is when like
Wait, what are we talking about? What is this?
For Cloverfield.
Cloverfield.
They
Oh,
had
okay.
like a whole like
ARG, I thought you were
oh.
talking about AR like weapons.
It's-
or
Oh,
something.
no,
What
no.
are you talking
So
about?
for
I
the-
know what you're
yeah,
talking about.
So
Okay,
for the
yeah.
first movie, they made legit MySpace pages for these
That's
actual
right.
characters.
They had
People were
people
watching.
Damn,
like-
they dead ass bit from Blair Witch Project.
Yeah, because I
No,
didn't know
but
Blair Witch
Jay-
did
They
that.
just,
JJ
they just
was
did
a-
it bigger.
J.J.
Yeah.
Abrams essentially said he was superly inspired by Blair, but he also wanted to.
He wanted to make
Make
like
it
the
He kind of wanted to do a West meets East kind
Yeah.
of situation.
He
So
wanted
he
to-
took two things from each ones that he liked, which was Blair Witch and Godzilla. So
Exactly.
he combined those two.
That's amazing.
Yeah. And I love like they did the in-world game where like people were like looking this up and then
Yeah,
and
trying
then
to find the follow the trail.
Like, they have like
Yeah.
this giant lore to like this whole like movie, and then you watch it and you're just like, oh, people that like followed it, you were like, this is
You're
because
doing
of
the Leo
this.
thing.
And then- Yeah.
If I'm being honest, I dove deep into that, or I watched like a Watch Mojo version of it, and honestly, dude, it's super saturated with bullshit. Like there's too much going on in that like backstory of Cloverfield.
Yeah,
to me.
what
It is.
It's too much. It's too much.
The problem is that they didn't do anything with all that.
They didn't do it. They waited so long for
Yeah.
the next movie.
Yeah.
And at the same time, it got very like
And people forgot about it. Let's be
convoluted.
real. People kind of forgot about it.
Yeah, and it got kinda
when
convoluted.
Cloverfield dropped, I remember everyone was
man.
like, bro, you got to watch this
Dude.
fucking movie.
I
I
love that
love
movie.
Cloverfield.
I
And then
love
also-
Cloverfield, yeah. I threw up in the theater. Yeah. I was like, bro, I can't do this. My left eye is going to the left. My right eye is trying to follow this motherfucker. Ow, ow. And went to the bathroom. I threw up, and then it had like, you know where like back in the day you used to have condom machines, but now they had like aspirin. I was like, I fucking put 25 cents aspirin. Took that home and finished the house.
He's
Eat
over
a
there
whole Magnum.
eating a Trojan and shit.
Eat a whole Magnum.
A rhino. I'm like, why am I so fucking hard, dude?
That's how I felt when, because I didn't watch Cloverfield in theaters. That's how I felt when I watched the Paranormal Activity. I was just like, I'm over here leaning back, and then Michael's just like enjoying the movie, and me and my sister are dying. We're like,
Get this boy a gimbal. Come on, man.
he didn't got image stabilization. Come on, man.
You know YouTube's app got it on it. Click the button, man.
All right,
dude,
but I think with that, let's wrap this up, guys.
Let's wrap this up. What is your what's your, am I okay?
What was your first sexual awakening?
That's right, yeah.
We talked about, what was the first thing we actually talked
Yeah,
about?
yeah,
We don't know.
We don't know.
The wedding.
Hey, Jessica Rabbit fans, sound off.
For real. Jessica Rabbit was
Yeah. And
she was buzzed.
What's like your favorite movie? What's like your favorite horror? Anything? Just let us
Yeah.
know.
What's your favorite horror?
Yeah. Favorite horror?
Tila Tequila? Yeah. She has like a born again Christian.
But
You know
again,
that? That was crazy.
big thank you to Michael for coming
Yeah, I
in.
appreciate you,
Thank
Michael.
you.
Thanks for having
Follow
me,
him on
guys.
all
Thanks for
his
having me.
socials.
We'll plug everything
plug it
in. Make sure to like,
you're
comment.
on Twitch, right?
Yeah.
Go
I have,
follow
like,
his Twitch.
2
Yeah.
followers, so be the third.
Pop him up.
Be the third. We'll plug his stuff underneath. Appreciate just comment below. You know, favorite movies. If you like horror movies, anything. How do you feel about Marvel movies? I really
Are
want
you
to know.
gonna have a wedding?
Are you gonna have a wedding?
I shit you not. That was like the only redeeming quality about having a wedding. Was
I thought you were
went
going to say
your
about
wedding.
having you here.
Your wedding.
Damn.
You fed me that one time.
No, like genuinely, I shit you not. Genuinely, like I always use your wedding as kind of like a basis of like, weddings can be nice because every
that's
other
what's
wedding
up.
I've gone to, shit, and I was like, they had a great time.
That's
It was
lit.
nice.
I'm going to go tell my wife about this.
And then y'all
we
were
went
like,
to my wedding.
like go back to the beginning of the podcast, you guys. You'll see my eyes literally go. Right when he said that, he was like, "Oh, it was terrible."
But yeah, guys. Again, we are Off
Appreciate you.
Centers. This has been. I don't know what the fuck.
This is Off Center. This has been our thoughts. Make sure you like, please, because that helps us in the algorithms, and you know the algorithms are the gods in this world. So please like, comment, share, and subscribe.
Cheers.
Mwah.